When Anna got a job at Professor Damian's lab, she was on cloud 9. Little did she know that this decision would lead to one of the hardest challenges of her life. Help Anna survive by cracking the toughest riddles, and you'll find your results at the end. One day, Anna came to work only to find the lab empty. In this corner, there was an odd-looking machine. The girl knew nothing about this new addition to their laboratory, so she moved closer to investigate. She didn't realize she shifted a tiny lever along the way. That's why, when the machine suddenly buzzed and pulled Anna inside a shimmering green field, the girl was shocked speechless. When Anna came to her senses, she realized she was no longer in the laboratory. The girl was in a cave with 3 tunnels leading somewhere. The first passage was full of bear traps. The second tunnel was filled with toxic gases going from under the ground. In the third passage, there was water swarming with huge whale sharks. Which tunnel should Anna choose? Anna picked the third tunnel. Whale sharks are harmless filter feeders. Luckily, the girl could swim, and after 10 minutes, she reached a big lake. In the middle of the lake, she saw 3 cages floating on the surface. Inside, there were her friends. Matt's cage was blocked by a huge chunk of ice. David's cage was locked with a massive padlock. And on top of Lena's cage, there was a container with boiling water. Anna could help just one of them. Who did she pick? The girl chose to help David. The ice that was blocking Matt's cage would melt sooner or later. The boiling water would evaporate and Lena would be set free. But David wouldn't be able to escape from the cage on his own. After all Anna's friends escaped from their cages, they, poof, disappeared. The girl was devastated. She was on her own again. She got out of the lake and went deeper into the forest. Soon, she reached the place where the dirt road she had been following divided into 3 smaller paths. Along the first path, there were huge plants with razor-sharp teeth. A massive crocodile blocked the second path. Clouds of mosquitoes, each the size of a tennis ball, were buzzing over the third path. Which road should Anna choose? Anna followed the first path. Plants can't move, so she just had to be extra careful while getting around them. After a half an hour of walking, Anna saw a small cabin. Happy and relieved, she rushed forward. But when the girl entered the hut, the door slammed behind her back. That's when she saw a piece of paper on the table. It read, "You won't leave my house until you solve my riddles." As soon as Anna ran her eyes over the words, they disappeared. And that's what the girl saw instead. 123 equals 0. 5237 equals 0. 8899 equals 6. 370 equals 1. 1001 equals 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equals what? Anna was a smart girl, so she soon figured out the correct answer. Can you do the same? The answer is 4. You need to count all the closed circles in the digits. Good job, the note complimented Anna. But we aren't done yet. And the girl saw another riddle appear on the paper. A melon is 40 cents, a raspberry is 60 cents, an avocado is 80 cents. How much is a lychee? Anna didn't have much of a problem with this riddle. And how about you? The correct answer is 60 cents. The price of each fruit is 20 cents multiplied by the number of vowels in the fruit's name. After a while, the note showed a new riddle. Use numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5 and the plus sign and equal symbols to make a true equation. How can Anna do it? That's what the girl got. 3 plus 4 equals 2 plus 5. The note seemed to be pleased with how smart Anna was. Now, you just have to pick a door and I'll set you free. I'll even give you a bag with something you'll need later. The girl saw 3 doors in front of her. The note continued, all the doors lead to freedom, but not all of them are safe. The first one is red hot. You can get badly burned. The second door is electrified, and the third door is covered with acid that eats through everything but metal. Anna thought for a moment and chose one of the doors. Which one? Anna was wearing sneakers with thick rubber soles. She used her foot to open the second door, and thanks to her shoes, she didn't get an electric shock. Anna thought she would be able to have a breather, but no such luck. When she was running away from the mysterious cabin, carrying the bag she got as a prize, she heard heavy footsteps behind. She glanced over her shoulder and saw a gigantic robot following her. The girl opened the bag. There was a screwdriver, a bottle of water, and a fishing rod inside. What should Anna choose to escape from the robot? The girl picked the bottle of water. She spilled the water on the robot. While it was recovering from a short circuit, she ran away. All of a sudden, the ground gave way beneath Anna's feet, and she fell into a dark pit. When she recovered, the girl found out she was inside an ancient pyramid. There was no way to climb back to the surface. The only way out was through a massive stone door, but it was locked. There was no handle or lever or anything whatsoever that could open the passage. The only thing Anna noticed was strange symbols on the wall to the left of the door. Can you help the girl crack this riddle? Anna examined the symbols more attentively and noticed that some of them looked like English letters. Together, they made up the word statue. The girl immediately realized she had to move the statue that was to the right of the door. Instead of taking Anna outside, the passage led her to another room. In the furthest corner, there was some kind of a portal, but it wasn't so easy to get there. First, the girl had to crack several Rebus puzzles. The first one went like this: I write I. What does it mean? After thinking for a while, Anna figured out it was right between the eyes. The next Rebus appeared right away. It looked like this. Anna didn't need much time to figure out this one. After all, scrambled eggs was one of her favorite dishes. Wham bam! And there was a new Rebus in front of the girl. Stood miss. What does it mean? Ah, that's misunderstood. The girl was getting closer and closer to the portal. There was just one Rebus left. Pot O-O-O-O-O-O-O-O. What's that? It stands for pot 8 O's, which means potatoes. The way to the portal was finally clear, and Anna rushed toward it. Fingers crossed it could get her back to the laboratory. The girl landed in a strangely familiar room. It was the basement under her research lab. The door was securely locked, but there was a panel next to it. If Anna entered the correct code, she would be free. There were also several hints. 682, one digit is right and in its place. 206, two digits are right but in the wrong place. 380, one digit is right but in the wrong place. 614, one digit is right but in the wrong place. 738, all digits are wrong. What's the code? This riddle took Anna a lot of time to crack, but finally the girl figured out the correct answer. The code was 042. Anna used her well-trained mind to get out of this ordeal. And how did you cope with this challenge? If you solve 0 to 5 riddles, you would get stuck somewhere in the mysterious HUD if you were Anna. Practice by watching detectives and cracking puzzles every other day. And don't enter suspicious cabins. If your result is 6 to 10 correct answers, you'd probably manage to escape from that giant robot too. Remember to pay more attention to details and always take a bottle of water with you wherever you go. If you cracked 11 to 14 riddles, you're as smart as Anna and could work at Professor Damian's lab. On second thought, you're probably better off where you are now.